Cancer, what's going on, everybody? It's Ant from CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you with your mid-October 2022 tarot reading. How are you? I hope y'all are well. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump on into it, and we shall see what is up. Okay, we got cards flying all over the place already. Off to a pretty good start. But Cancer, how are you? I hope you're doing well. And let's see what information is showing up here for you. So what do we got going on here for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their mid-October 2022. What information do we have in store here, please, for the zodiac sign of Cancer? Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. Starting out here with the overall energy for you, we start out here with the Fool card. Okay, not too shabby. Fool card showing up here for you is Aries energy, of course. So when we have the Fool, it is a fresh new start. It is a brand new beginning. So I do feel that coming into the mid-month portion here of October, there is something you're starting fresh with. You could be starting fresh with anything. You could be starting new in your career path, starting new in your friendships, your relationships. Maybe you're getting a do-over with somebody, but it definitely feels to me here that there is some sort of new beginning on the horizon for you. I am seeing for some Cancerians, there could potentially have been a new move. So you might be starting new in a new place, meaning maybe you have a new apartment, new home. It could be a new location as well that you're not necessarily used to yet, but it seems exciting. Okay, I definitely get a good amount of excitement coming out of this. Let's have a look into your current situation. We have the King of Swords, we have the Eight of Cups, and then lastly for you, we have the Judgment. So yeah, looking into your current situation, it definitely gives me the vibration that there was something that needed to be left behind so that you could start fresh. So when you look at the King of Swords, right? King of Swords is that card that represents determination, but it also represents discipline and tolerance. I feel like you've kind of hit your limit, Cancer. In a situation in mid-October, you're going to hit your limit. You're going to be like, listen, there is only so much I can tolerate, and I can't tolerate this anymore. I need to get out of Dodge here with the Eight of Cups. I need to get out of a situation in my life that is not working for me. So this is the judgment call that I'm making. So I want to take a chance on starting something new. Maybe you can't tolerate how you've been treated in the workplace. Maybe you couldn't tolerate how certain people around you were treating you, and you needed to just open yourself up to new friendships, new relationships, whatever the case may be here for you. I definitely feel like you have totally reached your tolerance limit. Okay. All right. So let's see what you're doing about your current situation. So what is Cancer going to be doing about their current situation? We have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the 10 of Pentacles, and then lastly for you, Cancer, we have here the King of Pentacles. So taking a look into what you'll be doing about your current situation in mid-October, we start here with the Eight of Pentacles. So Eight of Pentacles is a card that represents you're working on it, you know? So instead of allowing yourself to continue to tolerate what's necessarily starting to become intolerable, you're realizing I don't have to tolerate shit. I've hit my limit. It's time to get to work. It's time to actually put effort into moving forward and to seeing what else is out there. Now, 10 of Pentacles here, you're going to start to explore that there's a lot of better options out there for you. For example, let's say you're leaving a toxic work situation. You are going to realize, oh my God, like all these other jobs I'm starting to see now that I'm job hunting, they're so much better. They're offering better competitive pay. They have a better environment. They have better leadership. It's like at the end of the day, I thought that, you know, I needed to tolerate my job because it was better than other jobs out there. But the truth is now I can see there's really great jobs out there. You know, same thing with relationships. Maybe you thought, well, if I leave this relationship, I'm not going to find anybody better. But then now that you're in the dating scene, you're meeting people that are really freaking cool. And you're like, okay, I didn't expect this. So whatever it is, whether work, dating, friends, I think that the more you put yourself out there, the more you're starting to see the value of what's actually out there with the 10 of Pentacles. It's like, wait, there actually is great things out there for me. I just didn't notice it earlier. And with the King of Pentacles coming into play here for you, King of Pentacles says, okay, now that I can see there's better out there, I'm going to stick by my decision. And that decision here is the Eight of Cups, right? The Eight of Cups was the decision to walk away. So you're making sure right now coming into mid-October that you continue to stick with it. You're like, now that I see full-blown proof that there is better stuff out there for me, I am not turning back on anything. I'm going to make sure I keep on going forward. I'm going to make sure I have my new beginning here with the Fool card, and I'm not going to get roped back into something that has become quite intolerable in my life. All right, so that's what we have here so far for you, Cancer. Let's go ahead and have a look here and see what's potentially coming in here for you in mid-October. So what'll be potentially coming in here for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout their mid-October 2022. What'll potentially be coming in here, please, for the lovely and amazing zodiac of Cancer? Let's see what is going on. First card out here for you, we do have the Four of Pentacles. Moving along into the next card for you, Cancer, we have the Five of Cups. And then lastly here for you, we do have the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like what'll be coming in here for you is definitely going to be an acknowledgement of what you experienced, what you went through. And this is referring to the things that you felt were intolerable. So Cancer, I do feel that healing is probably coming in here for you, jumping into the second half of the month. Five of Cups is the card where it's like you kind of reflect on everything you went through, everything you've been through, and it's a certain level of grief that you're going to feel and experience. And even though you might be hearing this right now and you're like, Ant, I don't want to experience grief. Well, at the end of the day, it's kind of like that energy of grief that then transcends into you letting go and moving on, because at the end of the day, feeling is indeed healing. If we don't feel, we can't heal. So Four of Pentacles here, Five of Cups, I feel like you're going to have a moment this month in the second half where you're just going to have a very emotional time, but in the process of it, you're going to be healing. It's like you're just letting it all out. You're like, I can't believe I put up with this toxic relationship for so long. It's kind of like going through that breakdown, but it's a breakdown that turns into a breakthrough, right? So if you were in a toxic relationship, it's like, I can't believe I was in this toxic relationship for so long. What did I see in this person? And maybe you're going to be venting to friends about it, venting to yourself. If you were at a job that was really rough, it's like, I can't believe I stood at this job for so long. Why did I do that to myself? So it's going to be a pretty big moment of healing. Like at first, you're going to have this moment of sadness and this moment of regret, but then you're going to start to transcend into healing energies where you start to realize, well, I'm now free from this. I'm very free from this intolerable situation, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. So, and once again, too, the thing that's great about the Five of Cups that I love so much about this card, right, is that if you look, there's three cups that are knocked over in the front that you could see, that you could see right here. All right, so these three cups are knocked over, but these two cups behind this woman are still standing. And as you can see, there's roses that are growing out of these cups as well. So what the Five of Cups tries to say is that despite the fact that something was lost in your life, despite the fact that something that once made you happy is no longer present in your life, there are still good things standing. And remember, that was kind of the whole focal point that was giving you motivation to move on. You were realizing there is better stuff out there for me. So once you realize this in mid-October, it starts to hurt less and less and less as time goes on. So don't worry too much about this breakdown energy, because like I said, it's going to be a breakdown that transcends into a breakthrough. All right, so I don't feel like you have anything to worry about whatsoever. Knight of Pentacles coming into play. Knight of Pentacles is awesome. It's that energy of slowly but surely, things are going to continue to get better. Okay, so Cancer, you will see continuous improvement this month the further away you are from this very intolerable situation. All right, whatever you walked away from. You might think at first that the new beginning's a little rough, and that's only because you're going through the process of letting go of all the rough things you've experienced in your past with this situation. So it's going to get better and better and better as time goes on. Do not worry about it, okay? All right, let's go ahead and jump into the section of this reading where I check and see if there's anything that you're not aware about that you should be aware about coming into the second half of the month, okay? So is there anything here that Cancer should be aware about that they're not throughout mid-October 2022? Is there any information here that Cancer should be aware about coming up throughout their mid-October 2022? Starting out here with your first card, we do have the Three of Swords. Moving along into the next one for you, we have the Nine of Pentacles. And then taking a look at one more here for you, Cancer, we have the Knight of Wands. So taking a look at what you're not aware about that you should be, Three of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. I could definitely say whoever this was that you were connecting with, or whatever this intolerable situation was, someone had an ego. They had an ego for sure. If it was your boss had a huge ego. If you left behind a boyfriend, girlfriend, they had a huge ego. Basically, the way that they're looking at it is they're like, Cancer is going to be so heartbroken. Cancer is going to be so lost without me. Cancer is not going to know what to do with themselves being all alone here with the Nine of Pentacles and Knight of Wands. They're going to come chasing right back after me like nothing ever happened. So that energy already is making my blood boil, but as a reader, I have to go ahead and ground myself. But Cancer, you definitely are dealing with somebody who has quite a big ego. I do feel that they believe truly that they are providing the best. They believe truly that they gave you the best. And at the end of the day, you're like, no, you did not give me the best. Okay. What you gave me was the best of a mess, period. You gave me nothing more than, a lot of stress, a lot of intolerance, and I can't put up with situations like this in my life anymore. So you might not be aware about it, or maybe you are, but what I'm seeing here that you should be aware about overall is that your person here genuinely feels that you're going to come back, and they really believe you're going to come running back to them because you're not going to be okay or happy without them. So, if it's a boss, it's like, oh, they'll be back. If it's a friend, oh, they'll be back. They always are. If it's a lover, it's like, yep, Cancer's not going to know how to live without me. They'll come on right back to me. So I do see that being a situation at play here. How does Cancer feel about that, though? Hierophant card here, Queen of Swords. Well, taking a look at how you feel about that, Cancer, you're like, yeah, nope, there will never be a commitment here ever again. This person will never have my energy. They will not have my commitment. They will not have my devotion. So as far as what I'm seeing for you, Cancer, it's like, let them think whatever they want to think, but trust me, what they're thinking, far from the truth. So how you're reacting to this, Cancer, is like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm never going back. They can think whatever they want to think. It ain't going to happen. Okay. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and keep it moving forward. Let's have a look here and see what you can expect throughout the rest of your mid-month here now. So what can my beautiful Cancerian peeps expect coming up throughout the rest of their mid-October 2022? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What can they expect throughout the rest of this month, please? First card out, we do have the Ace of Cups. Hello. Well, you can definitely expect, as I mentioned, right? Because the more distance you have from this intolerable person, I keep calling them that because that's how it came out. But the more space you have, the better and more fulfilled you're going to be. But Ace of Cups coming in here for you. I think that this is also kind of marking a new thing that you're going to connect with, because Ace of Cups is like something that you are really connected to, you're really fulfilled by. So for those of you that are seeking out new employment, you might actually come across a gold mine here. You might find a really great new employer. For those of you that are looking for new love, you might come across somebody that you really catch a vibe with. So I kind of feel like things are going to move quickly for you. In reference to this new beginning, like whatever you're in search of, I feel like it's going to seek you out fast. Okay, moving along to the next card, we do have the Temperance, and moving on further from that, we have the Five of Swords, and then lastly for you, Cancer, we have here the Emperor card. Okay, yeah, for sure. So Cancer, taking a look here at what you can expect throughout the rest of your mid-month, Ace of Cups to the Temperance card. Right off the bat, you're going to be in a great place emotionally. I don't feel anything bad happening here. I think that you can expect to be in a better place and better spirits. You're overall going to be in a lot more of a higher vibration. Now, Five of Swords here to the Emperor card. Nothing can get you. I'm hearing you're bulletproof. I think that no matter how hard this, previous situation or previous person you dealt with, it's like no matter how hard they try to get into your head, no matter how hard they try to make you miss them or miss the situation as a whole, nothing can penetrate you. You literally are bulletproof is what I keep hearing for you, because the Emperor coming into play here says, I'm in control of myself, I'm in control of my reality, I'm in control of my actions, and at the end of the day, this person's not going to get me roped back in. So you're definitely doing better without this situation for sure. You definitely seem to be bulletproof. Nothing can get to you right now. Nothing is messing up your awesome vibration. And as I did mention with the Ace of Cups, I do feel for some of you Cancers, what you've been looking for might actually manifest here in mid-October, or it might get started for you, right? Because the Fool card, right, that is the energy of renewal. It's starting from scratch. So you're starting from scratch again for whatever it is you're in search of, whether it's love, employment, friendships, so on and so forth. So you're starting new in whatever area of your life you're looking for. I think that for some of you, this new thing, let's say you're looking for new love could manifest here in mid-October. If you're looking for new employment, a new job can come up. It could be a gold mine. So it can happen in mid-October. If it doesn't happen, it might be the beginning of it manifesting, which is what's going to occur for you here, if that makes sense. Okay, so it might not be you immediately get what you're searching for this month. For some of you, maybe. For others of you, though, I feel like the beginning of it is going to start here. So you're definitely moving in the right direction. I feel like you're on a good path. Okay. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and have a look here now at the overall outcome for your mid-October 2022. What is going to be the overall outcome here, please, for the zodiac signs of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-October 2022? And what do we got? And we have here the Seven of Pentacles. I actually like the Seven of Pentacles coming out as an outcome card here for you, because the Seven of Pentacles is a card that talks about your investments, right? So Seven of Pentacles here says, moving on forward, I'm going to continue to be mindful of my investments, but at the same time, I'm in a period of time right now where I'm planting my seeds so that they can sprout and they can grow into something beautiful. So Cancer, Fool card here being the overall energy, and the outcome here being the Seven of Pentacles. This is great because you're starting new, and now you're starting to plant your seeds for the beautiful future that you're creating for yourself. So Cancer, your new beginning is just getting started. Your new path is just getting started. But the more that you plant these seeds, the more you take care of your crops, the more amazing they will grow, and the more beautiful they will be when they do grow. So Cancer, you're going to be watering your crops here for the outcome. So I love that energy for you. I really do. I think you're on the brink here of a beautiful new beginning. You got out of a situation that was just intolerable. You got out of a situation that you just couldn't stand. And now that you start to see the beautiful things that are out in the world, you start to recognize that there's so much better out there for you, and you can't wait to start building a life around that. I'm ready to invest myself in the better things. I'm ready to plant my seeds for a better future because I do deserve simply the freaking best. And yes, Cancer, you do indeed. All right, Cancer, I love you all so much. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If it does happen to resonate to you, please let me know down in the comments down below. If you are new here, do consider subscribing. That would be much appreciated as well. And with that being said, Cancer, enjoy the rest of your October, and I will catch you all in the next video. Much love, Cancer, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.